Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of something that I've been wanting to do a review for a while now, and it's the Louis Vuitton 4 key holder. So this video is basically going to be a sort of review and wear and tear over the years of the Louis Vuitton 4 key holder. Now I've had this item for maybe about 2 years now. I bought it around 2015, so technically it's almost 2 years. So this is the Louis Vuitton 4 key holder, which is a limited edition from their travel line in 2014. It came out in December 2014 and I bought around May 2015. So I was lucky that it was still in stock. I was just browsing the website when I decided that I wanted this, and when I went to the boutique it was there. And though I felt that it was an expensive purchase, it was one of the first few luxury items that I ever bought for myself, and I wasn't sure if I was willing to bite the bullet into spending a lot of money for something so tiny. But I told myself that this is something that I can see myself using every day and getting my money out of. And you know, Louis Vuitton is such a sturdy, tried and tested brand, and I just knew that their products would last years. And I told myself that if I bought this, I was gonna make it last for at least 10 years. And now we're down to 2, so 8 more to go. So let's just go into the measurements really quick. This is 4 inches by 2 inches, and by its name, it can accommodate 4 keys. This is in the limited edition from the December 2014 travel line that they had. So as you can see, it has a print on top of the monogram canvas. So I'm not sure, but this probably painted, so it's painted canvas, and it's basically printed with like a luggage. So that pink thing, it's a luggage, and it goes all the way to the back. So this has a snap button closure and in gold hardware. My favorite thing about this key holder is the interior, and wait for it. Ta-da! So I love this key holder because it comes in this really gorgeous striped pink interior, and that's something that you don't normally see in key holders, at least until before this, or at least the regular lines of Louis Vuitton for their key holders. They would always be just very plain or plain solid bright colors or varied colors inside. But this was something new that I saw, and though I was never into having key holders back in the day, when I saw this I was just so drawn to it because it's so different. This just really caught me in, because you know, like Louis Vuitton tends to be a, I don't know, like an older generation kind of brand. So for the brand to have this design, then that's what really made me buy it, even if I wasn't sure of purchasing key holders back in the day. Once you open it, this is what greets you, and it, as the name says, it has 4 key holders. So how I use this key holder is that I have 4 keys, which is actually very good for my lifestyle. I think it's a very good piece for people, for yuppies, I guess, because they don't really have much keys yet. So it's perfect for me because I barely have keys. Like, what else would I have keys to? So this key holder of mine in particular holds my car keys, my house keys, my house key. One has my lock, this for the gym, so my lock and my keys for the gym. So this lock is actually the Louis Vuitton lock that came with a Speedy bag. So the Speedies, they always come with a padlock, and I put this in here because I go to the gym, and this has proven very useful when I go to the gym, because I basically just have to leave my padlock in here, and when I go to the gym I just have to bring this key case, and I would just, whenever I put my stuff in the locker, I just remove the padlock, and this is what I'd use to lock my belongings in the locker room. And when I'm at the gym, I just bring this along with me, because before, you know, I used to have a problem where I would go to the gym and I'd have the padlock, but I wouldn't know where to put my my padlock keys, or my other belongings, my car key. I mean, no, just basically my padlock keys. I wouldn't know where to put them. It's like, I used to have a necklace where I'd put the keys, but then it would be like, you know, dangling around, and it just wasn't really cutting it. So it was good that I got this, because now it's more convenient for me because it has everything. Immediately I know where my padlock is. I wouldn't have to look for it anymore if I bring a bag with me or something like that. Aside from that, the other feature of this key holder is that it has this little slot. Not sure if you can see it over there. So it has that slot, and you can put probably like a card in there. So currently what's inside this slot is the Louis Vuitton tags. If you're running an errand, and like, you can easily like stick cash in here, or parking ticket, if you know, just so you won't forget it and you don't have to leave it in your car. Now when it comes to wear and tear, I mentioned that I bought this in May of 2015, and so and it's May of 2017 now, so it's approximately 2 years already. So basically the first things that I've noticed are the corner edges. So as you can see, they've gone up a bit. So I'm going to be doing a close-up of the card holder just so you can see clearly. So I've mentioned the flaps earlier that have begun to distort on the edges, so now they're like flapped upwards. Before it used to be like just way flat down like this, like a brand new one would look like this, but now it's like up there because of course it's constant opening and closing of the item. And then the second thing that I've noticed is the fading of the button. So this little button with a Louis Vuitton on it, it has faded, well, just very slightly. It's not that significant, but that has faded. And once you open it, the main things that I see, I guess, are, well, this hasn't faded very much. I think this area just got a little dirty. So there you go. And aside from that, what else? It has gotten a little dirty inside too. Oh, here. If you can see over there, there's like a slight blue mark. I'm not sure where that came from because I haven't put any blue thing inside of it. But it has some fading there of, I don't know what that is. But I'm pretty sure that can be removed with like a leather cleaner or something. So the interior, since 2 years I haven't cleaned this, but there you go. The things that I've noticed are the interior has gotten a little dirty, but nothing that a wet cloth can't fix. So that's about it inside. Nothing else so significant. But when you come out again, another thing that I've noticed that has had some wear and tear are the glazing around the leather. So you can see this. It's basically what makes the leather look clean, what makes the cut look clean. So this is the glazing that goes all around it and on this side as well. So there's glazing there too. And the wear on the glazing is still pretty good, except for just some very, very tiny wear. Like, some has come off, has not completely come off, but like rubbed off a little bit. So there's some that have rubbed off here. It's just a little. On this too, here, it has rubbed off. Just really, it's very insignificant, but it's still a change of wear and tear. And then a final thing that I noticed, there were some white spots on the painting of this travel, of the luggage. So right, this is pink, as you can see, but if you look really close, and you have to look really close, you would see some white markings on it. And I'm not sure if it's because it's beginning to peel off the paint, since it's just painted monogram. All that pink thing is just probably paint. So I think that the white parts are, you know, basically paint coming off. But let's just look at that. You can barely notice it, but that's the thing that I notice the most. And you can see it over here as well. That's just like maybe 2 dots, 3 dots. And yeah, so that was basically my review. Would I recommend this? Yes, I definitely would, but I would recommend that if you buy one, please make it last as long as you can make it, because these things were meant to last lifetimes. So for me, I swear I'm really going to be using this until it dies, and I can promise you that when it does die or reach the end of its life, I will definitely purchase another one. I've definitely gotten my money back on this key holder because I use it every single day. I mean, it has my car key, so of course I use it every single day. I use it to work, I use it to school, back when I still used to study. I use it to open, I mean, you know, you get the point. It's the best accessory, especially if you're starting out in luxury goods. You want to try out luxury pieces. I think that this is the first piece that you should get, because it's gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna be worth every penny. You're gonna use it every day. And for girls even, it's very useful because it keeps your keys from scratching the interior of your bag, and it puts you together. So that's all I have to say. This is a great purchase. You don't need to purchase the travel line, although I'm so glad that I was able to catch the limited edition travel line. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my review. If you have any questions, just comment down below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!